Yo, check this, yo. So this is me and Butch got some shit one day. So Butch came over to the block for the weekend and we was chilling. And we were all just sitting around, all of us. It was me, Butch, Peter, and we were all sitting around. We were on Jeff's stoop, if I'm not mistaken. We were sitting on Jeff's stoop. And we were bored. And we had no money. So we wanted to get nice and everything and get mellow, but we didn't have no money. Nobody could get connected. So I noticed the paper boy. And now you're talking my age, nigga. The paper boy was collecting newspaper money on the block. So I tell Butch, you go to paper boy. He always got money on him because he collected cash. Butch said, word? So yo, we decided we're gonna rob the paper boy. So while he's collecting money on the block, me, Butch, and Peter, maybe Ty, we go wait for him. We pass him on the next corner. We go to the corner, around the corner, because he's going to make that turn into the driveway. He's going to make a turn. So we waiting for him. So he comes. Here comes the paper boy. He makes that turn. Butch comes out the alley, yokes him up. The paper boy panics and puts his hand out, just take it. And my dumb ass just grabbed it and took it. Why did I do that? But anyway, hindsight. So everybody just jets. So we jet. We meet up on Church Ave, count up the dough, and we buy 40s and weed and we get fucked up all night. So the next day, everybody splits up and goes their own way. I'm home sleeping, chilling. My mother comes in my room early in the morning and says, where were you last night? I said, I was around on 58th Street, East Block. What did you do? I already knew what it was. I was in trouble. I told my mom what was up. She said, well, a detective is looking for you. He says, don't make him come and get you. You need to come down and turn yourself in. Turns out the paper boy, of course, reported us. And somehow I got implicated, of course. Somebody dropped dime on us. I think it was, I don't want to say that, I don't want to embarrass you, but the detective questioned people on the block, and more likely my name and Butch's name got implicated. And so I went down there. And turned myself in. And I sat in a jail cell all day long. Butch was let out because he was young, so he was considered a minor, so they let him go. But I had to stay. So I'm in this jail, and I'm doing push-ups because I'm getting ready for my trip to Rikers. Because he made it very clear, if I can't make night court, I'm going to Rikers. So Edie, my mom, Edith, she talks to the detective. They have a conversation. He comes to see me. He asked me what happened. I told him the story. He says, well, you know, he said, listen, and I remember him the way he talked to me. He said, listen, he says, well, okay, well, that wasn't, you know, that basically said, well, you seem like a good kid, man. That wasn't a smart thing to do. And based on the story, you know, Butch yoked him. And I said, he put his hand out. You know, I told him so. He put his hand out. And I just did like that. He says, okay. But regardless, Butch is young. They let him go. I had to stay because I was a little older. He says, I want to, I talked to Mama. Mama's worried about you, but she explained to me the situation. You're not a bad guy. You just made a poor decision. I'm going to do what I can to try to get you to make your night court. If you don't make night court, you're going to have to go to Rikers, and you're going to be there the whole weekend, and you don't want to be there. I said, okay, I don't want to be there. So he put me in the cell. They gave me something to eat. I guess I'm nervous or a little whatever. I don't know. I don't remember the emotions, but I'm sure I'm nervous and upset. Hours go by. I mean, hours. Yo, this dude comes in and get me. He says, come on, let's go. I called a friend, boom, boom, boom. He's going to hold up. We're going to get you to the night court. And you'll be out the next day. But you stay out of trouble, young man. Boom, 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 boom. So he drives me down to Manhattan. And they get me down there. So now I have to sit in the courthouse jail till the next morning I didn't make the morning court, but he talked him into letting me sit there overnight, and I'll go to the day court. And I end up being there all night, all day. I didn't get out of that courthouse till I don't know what. But when they did the process, take the picture, I slept on the floor, processed me. Eventually they called my name, put me upstairs. I came through the door, sat down. The lawyer was there. He talked blah, blah, blah. The judge said a few words to me, boom, boom, boom. And they gave me 5 years probation. 5 years probation. And that's a funny story because it continues on. So I got second-degree robbery, 5 years probation. So first visit to this is funny too. First visit to the probation office. Old, funky, dirty, funky man, white man. And he was a typical parole officer, talking down to me, talking to me like I'm some kind of career gangster, just being dumb, just being typical. So, all right, so I would go see him whenever he would tell me to go see him. And then one day I was chilling in the house, and the doorbell rang, and he came. It was him. He came in my house. I let him in. He walked around the apartment, whatever, asked me some stupid questions, and commenced to lecturing me, and left. He said he will notify me and let me know it was my next visit. Well, life kind of went on after that. I never actually heard from him after that. I didn't hear anything. And I just kept going. I never thought about it. Like I never got a notice in the mail, but I had forgotten all about it, honestly. And I just went on with my life. Until one day, I got a call or a letter. It was a lot of time had went by. And I went down there, checked in, and when I walked in, it was a lady, beautiful black woman. And she conversated with me. She asked me my name and everything, and she mentioned to me, yo, the reason that I didn't hear from this dude for all this time, but that nigga died. He died. I think I saw him for the first year. Never heard from him the second year. Got a call from this lady the third year. That's when I met her. And I worked with him for a year. Didn't go for another whole year because I didn't hear from anybody. And I didn't bother to go looking for anybody. And then they called me in to see her, and I worked with her for a year. And she asked me what happened. I told her exactly what happened. And I explained, it was just something dumb. It was something stupid, But you know, and I haven't been in trouble since. And I was working at the time. I said, yeah, that's, you know, I told her that's just not me. So I would go see her that whole year. And and I guess she saw who it was and what it was for what it was. Yo, boop. She released me. She said, oh, you know, stay out of trouble. You be a good man, blah, 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 and stay out of trouble and do the right thing and go to school, go back to school, go do this, go do that. And she signed me out. And that was the end of that. So out of the 5-year probation, I only did 3, technically 2. Because 1 year I didn't even go. So after that, that was it. And that was that. I only. Oh my God. I gotta tell you this one.